Hey guys, my name is Neel and welcome to Neel Workshop Zone. So in this episode, we will be learning about the formation of a company. So in the previous episodes, we talked a lot about ERP, business, company, etc. etc. So if you haven't checked it out, I recommend checking out those episodes. But in this episode, we will be learning on how a company is formed. So without further ado, let's talk about it. So there are many steps in formation of a company, but some of the major steps is you have the promotion stage, you have the registration stage, the incorporation stage, the commencement of business stage, and also those four are the major steps, right? So let us discuss these steps in detail. You have the promotion stage, where it is the first step in the formation of a company, and in this phase the idea of starting a business is converted into reality with the help of promoters of the business idea. In this stage the ideas are executed. The promotion stage also consists of a lot of steps, okay? And some of the steps include identifying the business opportunity and deciding on the type of business that needs to be done, performing a feasibility study and determining the economic, technical and even legal aspects of executing the business, interest shown by promoters towards the business idea, and supply of capital and other necessary procedures to start a business, and those are the steps, right? Then you have the second stage, which is the registration stage, where it is the second part of the formation process of the company, and in this stage the company gets registered, which brings the company into existence. But a company is said to be in existence if it is only registered as per the Companies Act in 2013. So in order to get a company registered, some documents need to be provided to the Registrar of Companies. And in this registration phase there are so many steps, and some of the steps include the MOA Act, which is a Memorandum of Association which needs to be signed by the founders of the company, and minimum of 7 members are required in case of a public company and 2 in case of a private company. And this NDA, non-disclosure agreement, must be properly be registered and stamped. You also need an article of association, which also needs to be signed and submitted by all members who previously signed the previous NDA and should also be signing the ADA. The next step is to prepare a list of directors which should be filed under the Register of Companies. The next step is the directors of company should provide their written consent agreeing to directors, and it should be filed again with the Register of Companies, which is ROC. And you know what, I'll call Register of Companies ROC so that it will be a lot easier for me to pronounce. The next step is for the notice of address. The notice of address of the office needs to be filed, and a statutory declaration should be made by any advocate of either the High Court or the Supreme Court, or a person of the capacity of director, secretary or even managing director should be filed with the ROC. The certificate of incorporation should also be filed, which is issued when the register is satisfied with the documents provided, and this certificate validates the establishment of the company in the records. And there is also another certificate, which is the commencement of business, which is required for a public company to start doing business, while a private company can start business once it has received the certificate of incorporation itself. And public companies receiving the certificate of incorporation can issue prospectus in order to make the public subscribe to the share for raising capital. And once all the minimum number of required shares have been subscribed, a letter should be sent to the register along with a bank document stating the receiving of the money. Now this register, the ROC, will issue a certificate upon finding the provided documents satisfactory, and this certificate can be known as COC, Certificate of Commencement of Business. The company can now start business activities from date of issue as per the certificate, and all of the business can be now finally done under the MOA. So this is how business can be formed. Now let's talk about CRM. So what is CRM? CRM is a customer relationship management, which is a system managing all of the company's interactions with current and potential customers. The goal is simple, right? It is basically about improving relationships and growing your business, and it helps companies stay connected to customers, streamline process and improve profitability. So I know a lot of people are confused on what CRM is, but when people talk about CRM, they're usually referring to a CRM system. It is a software that helps keep track of each interaction you have with a customer, that can include sales calls, customer service interactions, marketing emails, etc. So these CRM tools can unify customer and company data from many sources, and even use artificial intelligence AI to help better manage relationships across the entire customer life cycle, spanning departments like marketing, sales, digital commerce and customer service interactions. So that's the definition of CRM. And there are many reasons why CRM is important, such as CRM software for companies and industries of all sizes. By using CRM, it benefits large enterprises and it needs to be easily tracked customer activity in one place and share it across many departments. And even for small businesses that often need to do more with less, and for startups that even need to be efficient, no matter what industry or what type of company, even if it's profit or non-profit, if we communicate with customers, that makes the company stand up, and CRM tools can help in a major way. So nowadays business has become very complicated, right? The average organization of over 1000 applicants are like even 30% of these apps are integrated, right? So for now to stay ahead, CRM needs to be used a lot, because now for a company to stay ahead, it needs to be reliable, it needs to have a lot of important information, and with a CRM solution, there are a lot of advantages, right? The major reason is because it's single source of truth. Customer relationship management software can give a clear, unified customer, you could say, it gives you a clear new window where every purchase history, order status, outstanding customer service issues, and all of this can be stored easily due to CRM. And having the single source of truth doesn't just benefit customers, it also helps keep companies organized and focus on revenue-driven activities, sales team, and even generate a flood of data while talking to prospects, meeting customers, and collecting valuable information. Since 70% of customers expect every representative they contact to know about their purchase and issue history. So this is how CRM can be helped. And yeah, that is basically about CRM and the formation of a business. CRM is a little bit similar to ERP in terms of how it works. Okay, so I guess the video just stopped again for some reason. But anyways, I was just closing up the session anyway. So yeah, that is basically about CRM and business, or the formation of a company, as you could say, not a business. But yeah, that is basically about both of those topics. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out any new videos. And that's all folks, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.